Hello, family. I was trying to relax and just chill, but hey, a video just popped up here that I gotta show you guys about us being very resilient. Don't care what throw of us, we still move forward. Don't care how they try to bring us down, keep us from coming up, we still moving forward. Don't care what they throw at us, they throw elephants, they can throw bombs, we still moving forward. This clip will show you that we will survive regardless of what they try to do to us. Because what we are God people, we are God chosen ones. Whether they want to hear or not, that's a fact. We are God chosen people, and there's nothing they can do to us to bring us down. Because anytime, before, anytime that we leave a planet, the planet would cease to exist. The planet would cease to exist. Because without us, nothing moves. Nothing moves without us. Folks, here's some clips for you to think on. Hang on.
We have tried it all. Nothing seems to work. Enslaved for 100 years, that didn't break them. Black codes, that didn't break them. Jim Crow, that didn't break them. Lynchings, that didn't break them. Mass incarceration, that didn't break them. What manner of people is this? We have tried everything, and still they rise. We have committed every possible atrocity we can think of, and still they rise. We have disenfranchised them, and still they rise. Made it illegal for them to read. They went on to be the presidents of HBCUs. Still they rise. We redlined them, and still they rise. We placed them in food deserts, and still they rise. We dropped crack in their communities, and still they rise. We divided up their families, and still they rise. We denied them adequate health care, and still they rise. Denied them reparations, and still they rise. We broke down their institutions, and still they rise. How? How is it possible that they are still standing?
So I just want to start off by saying that I feel really weird doing this video, but I have to because last night God came to me and it's a lot. It's a lot. And I remembered it's like I remembered everything as God was explaining this to me. So God explained to me that black people are the chosen people. Why? Because black people have had to stand up to authorities more than anyone. And if you think about what that means, standing up to authorities isn't really fighting them. It's telling them, hey, like, you're not treating me right. You're not above me, right? It's another way of saying God created all of us equally, and that's the truth. If you think about it, the government authorities, they're not above you. They're just playing a role. They're wearing a costume. But true freedom, which is what we were created with, is such that everyone is on an equal playing field. If you removed the systems, the government, we're all equal. No one is above you. No one is below you. And so that's why black people are the chosen people, because they've had to do that more than anyone. And what else was I shown? Man, there was so much, you guys. But they showed me why black people love Jesus, is because Jesus doesn't need praise. Jesus just came as a messenger, as God, to tell people that black people are the chosen people. Basically, Jesus came here to tell the people. He didn't want any credit. He just wanted to tell people black people are the chosen people. So, yeah, I remembered all of this last night, and it was a lot. But that's what's happening today. Sorry, there's one more thing that God told me last night that I almost forgot. God told me that Jesus's soul is like black. It's like a black person. Because Jesus stands up to authorities too. And so the soul of black people and the soul of Jesus is the same. And so Jesus comes as a messenger to tell the people, and trust me, I don't know why I'm the one getting this information, but Jesus comes to tell the people that black people are the chosen ones. That their soul is the closest thing to God, because God wants people to know that they're free. That that's their birthright. That your birthright is to stand up to authorities and be like, hey, you're not above me. We're brothers. Like, we're the same. We're equals. So yeah, that's all. I love you.
Raised that black people were God's favorite and they were the superior race. And it was interesting to be raised with that mentality, because I think it's different than a lot of how other white people were raised. And I do believe that if more people were raised this way, the world would be a little bit better of a place, and maybe we can get along a little bit nicer together. Obviously, there's pros and cons to everything, so I would love to discuss the pros and cons of of what it was like to be raised with this mentality, as well as like what you think about it and what you think we should do going forward to raise the next generation of children who are carrying the future for us. So how this mentality came about, I was really quizzical and curious as a child and very outspoken. It's interesting to look back now that we're in this ginger talk right now. I'm kind of reliving a few of the silly little traumas that we faced as gingers, and I noticed that I was more outspoken between the ages of 0 and 8. And once I started getting really made fun of as a ginger, I kind of lost my voice and I wasn't as brave or outspoken, and I was shy and timid. So it's kind of interesting to have that realization now, so many years later. Anyway, back to the important topic here. The way that this mentality was brought onto me was, as I said, I was very outspoken, and I was quizzical and curious as a child. So before the age of 6,
Hello, brothers and sisters.
Family, this is how we used to live in the West Indies before we come to the so-called modern world. It take a village to raise a family. This is how we used to live. This clip I'm going to put here can show you exactly how we used to live back in the day before we moved to the so-called modern fucking world. We get selfish and mean and all about you and greedy. You don't think about this person. This clip will show you exactly how we used to live back in the day. It takes a village to raise a whole family. Check it out, folks. Check it out. Well, not the cats, but hang on. You'll soon get the message. Preparation time. Preparation time. No, they're building a small village. The guys are working on building a small village. You see the man-made scaffold? Oh, that's the oven. That's the oven right there. The oven. See the oven? Everything natural. And that's the oven right there. And all teamwork. All teamwork. That's the coals to put into the oven. to cook the food or the chicken.
Kaeni amazing. Bwana, leta poa. Ama unasema ama sitafikisha. Ita fresh.
See that? Teamwork. Teamwork. The women are cooking the food and the men are working. After system shut down or the grid shut down, this is what we have to do. So learn from now. If the system shut down or the grid goes down, this is how you're gonna have to cook your food naturally. Hang on, folks. Building windows. Preparation. All natural. Like I said before, if the grid go down, that is how we have to cook food, with bricks and wood. Not if, when the grid go down. Getting all this, that's the peppermint and rosemary. Peppermint and rosemary, getting all the spices together. That's my rosemary right there, my rosemary. The guys are working and the wives are cooking the food. That's because it take a whole village to raise a family. That's how we lived back in the day. Like I said before, until we come to so-called modern world, where everything's actually artificial. You got your turmeric, pasta sauce, making a gravy.
We're supposed to meet.
See, and we clean our chicken. We don't just take it from the store and put it out, and we clean it out properly with vinegar and salt. Wash it nice and clean. Now, then we're going to season up the chicken. Oh, yeah. We're going to put some nice seasoning on it. Nice and spicy. Have it nice and spicy. We're going to wrap it in some regular paper and then some tin foil. Put the bad boys in the oven. Ha! The rest is eatable time.
Mambo yangu haya nachapa ama kutoa kampeni huko. Haya. Tenda yangu ni kabisa. Hapa hapa.
That's the lady bringing the water. So they're going to wash their hands and their face before they start to eat. She's bringing the water so the rest of the folks going to wash their hands and their face before they eat. See, teamwork. All teamwork. So we're going to check the oven and make sure that the chickens is well cooked. Okay, the guys getting the windows together. Put in the PVC pipe first, and then the rhubarb, the wire inside the pipe. Keep it nice and sturdy. Getting the dinner all ready for the guys to come and eat. I can smell it from here. I can smell it from right here. Dinner time. Come and get it. See, we don't want a fancy table, no knife and fork. We can say some praise and we can chow down. No, we want a knife and fork and no fancy place. No, we good. We doing natural shit, natural shit, natural shit. Oh yeah. No knife and fork, hell no. Our hands dig in. Here we go. That's like I said before, that's what we call having a village to raise a family. That's how we supposed to live. Each one help one. This is how we supposed to live as black people. Help each other out in times of need. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. I'm saying, yeah, I got you. If we can come back to live like this, it'd be beautiful, man. It'd be beautiful. My little boy sleeping, just relaxing in the corner. Even a cat getting peace. Okay, folks,